All right, let's talk about mood and attitude and what's your altitude? Are you flying when you're making your videos for LiveGood or what? All right, Corey Draper here. Thanks for watching my channel. Seriously, there's a lot of stuff that's going to totally influence your day. That's going to piss you off, make you happy, make you sad, make you grouchy, make you tired, make you money, make you spend money, make you eat too much salt, too much sugar. Everything affects you. And that's all before noon, isn't it? And then you got the rest of the day. God, by noon, you're like, Jesus, my day's only like barely started. By lunchtime, you're like, oh, Jesus, I have no idea what I'm going to do today. I'm going to probably freak out and throw water balloons at cars, which is your neighbor like 20 feet across from you. When you're getting the mail, you'll probably start hucking water balloons at Auntie Mabel. And she might be 90. And you hit her square in the ass and you're laughing. You're throwing water balloons at a 90-year-old neighbor. If you do, can you film it and I can put it on my YouTube channel? Thanks. All right, let's just talk about a handful of things that we all should work on. I was watching a video from Kiala. Is it Kanai? I always say your name wrong, Kiala. He's a good dude. He's real successful out of Las Vegas, and I enjoy watching just his videos. He's excellent at giving really good advice. But it starts out talking about shame and guilt. Because sometimes, you're ashamed of yourself, and then you feel guilty if you're successful. And it depends if you're narcissistic, which I probably am. I think we all are to a degree where it's all about us. I want to feel better. I want to laugh. I. You always talk about the word I, and then you talk about you, and there's all these, those nouns, adjectives, adverbs. I don't even know what they are anymore. But sometimes you just got to realize if you do have success, you got to accept it. Sometimes you accidentally get success. Every time I feel successful, I can't believe it because I don't feel like I did anything to deserve that result. And I don't know if when I wake up, I'm supposed to get a birthday cake and like a marching band is supposed to congratulate me. But sometimes when I'm successful at something, I really don't even notice it. Maybe financial. Is that the definition of success? You get up and, oh my God, I made more money, or I have more customers, or I don't know, I went to the gym for a month and now I'm losing weight. There's so many things that define success. But sometimes when you get it, you don't recognize it. And when you do, you're proud of it. And do you want to brag about it and show the world, shove it in people's faces? Yeah, that's the best part about success. Okay, it is, but I'm going to pretend it's not. So, if you feel guilty sometimes that, God, maybe I didn't try hard enough, but I don't want to admit that. But there's a lot of times you might, do your best with LiveGood, give it about 2 months, maybe 1 month, maybe even 2 weeks, and you just give up because after friends and family, you're like, oh God, there's no way in hell that I can do this. And everyone has a list, and the only people that are successful are ones that have been doing it 20 to 30 years, and they've built up a following like a cult. Like there's a cult of LiveGood people going, yes, I will pay $9.95 a month wholesale for products. Give me protein powder. And there's like caffeine in it or something. Is there some type of crazy thing that makes us all freak out for really badass protein powder? I doubt it. With our doctors in charge of our products, I can't find that very easy to believe. But anyway, I know you guys can do this. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. Because if you're not successful, I'm not really successful. You got to realize in this type of business that if you just sign up a bunch of people in the beginning, let's just say for 2 months, it's awesome. But then nobody really knows how to duplicate or get new people interested, which is a click or a lead. I like to call them people. It's kind of like a one-time sale, like a yard sale. You got a bunch of stuff in the garage. You just want to do a big old yard sale, garage sale, whatever you want to call it. Get rid of a bunch of stuff and you just feel good. That's not how I want to do this business. If I wanted to do it that way, I'd just go get a bunch of stuff and probably sell it on Amazon or something. But I honestly believe that everybody that looks into this opportunity has a chance of making $5, $20, $100, $500 and more in baby steps. Okay? You can make thousands. You can make 20,000, which a lot of people already are in only 4 months, and we're on week number 5. That is awesome. That's goals that you should look at and just admire, and good for those people. Feel jealous and then like admire what they do and give them a pat on the back. That's what I do. Whenever I see someone kicking ass or they win the lottery, I'm like, yeah, but I hope they get diarrhea and they shit their pants on TV when they get that check. Or if they're on vacation in Hawaii, well, I'm not in Hawaii right now, working on my tan, drinking a margarita with an umbrella. I hope my neighbors get diarrhea and they're shitting their pants for 2 days in the hotel. That's the funnest part. And then you look in the mirror and go, man, I really am an asshole. And I'm enjoying being an asshole. But at least you identify with yourself and you accept it. That's the best part about it. I give awful advice, I know. But anyway, I like the word fair exchange because I believe in this. And when Kiala was talking about it, I really sat back and said, man, this is probably my number one thing when I ask myself, do I want to do Live Good or do I want to go to a concert? Do I want to go to this restaurant? Is the food good enough to justify the extra $20 for the meal? Or should I go to Denny's or Italian Village or just places where you know for $20 you can get a good meal with a drink and a couple bucks for tip and you feel pretty good about the meal? It's fair exchange. Time, my time. I value more time restraints or how much little time I have left on this earth versus money. And I never thought of it that way. I'm like, holy shit, I'm running out of time. So fair exchanges, I've already got multiple incomes right now. I've got a radio station next door that I own called Pure Rock Radio. I've got a voiceover job. I help produce hundreds of car shows per year just during April to October. And then I help a person with some nutrition products back in Europe. And then I stumbled into this darn place called Live Good. And it's a pretty good place. I like it. I like living in the realm of Live Good. So it's fun. I have a good time. It's satisfying as hell. Just making videos like this is worth it. I'd probably do this for free, to be honest, because it makes me, I don't know. I've always loved video and talking to you friends. And even though I might not meet you, I do feel like when you watch, there's some type of value there. But time, oh man, fair exchange. If I do live good and if I do make a difference in someone's life, that is real satisfying. If they come aboard for $9.95 a month and $40 to become an affiliate, and they go ahead and make their first $100 ever online. And that goes to any business. You can try to sell stuff on Amazon. You can try an Amway or a New Skin or, oh my God, they're doing billions. They kick ass. I can't badmouth them. If people believe in that, that's awesome. It's their belief system of earning money. So good for those people. It's just not me. And if you're like me, you would rather have products you're affiliated with that are wholesale. And for $9.95 a month, believe me, $100 is the membership for the year. I know for a fact you save way more than that if you buy the products from this company. I was doing that before I became an affiliate. So any asshole out there that says this is a scam and the products suck and oh boy, whoops. You got 3 months to get your money back on the products? All right, yeah, go ahead and make another video about how this is a scam or we're brainwashed. Some dingbat, she knows who she is. I won't say her name. She thinks we're all brainwashed and cult. Is it cultists? I do love the band The Cult. Love Removal Machine, Fire Woman, She Sells Sanctuary. That's some good shit. You call me a cultist? You're damn right. I love The Cult, man. Ian, that guy's voice, and Billy on guitar. Badass. Count me in. I'm a cult dude. All right. Cult of Personality is a good song too. But if you do look into Live Good, just remember it's affordable. And I can live with that. That's a fair exchange. If you're going to put time into this, give it a day or two. Slice out 2 days of however many hours you can to just study the formatics, the compensation plan, where it's from, who our CEO is, Nodder, our marketing of director, our doctors, look into them. They really have a passion for designing some badass products. I think personally they enjoy what they do. And for them to be so-called in charge of the production and the quality, I think they go to bed at night living the dream that they can design products. I just know it. I bring it up because most people don't think of that. But if you're really into health and nutrition and you're happily married and you can get up and go, man, we get to design the perfect products for people's faces, maybe their skin, maybe their hair, maybe their diabetes, their high blood pressure. I mean, that is awesome. So good for those guys. That's fair exchange for the doctors in charge of our products. And for Ben, our CEO, I think it's satisfying with Nodder. They both have 30 years in the business together. Is it fair exchange for them to go ahead and say, you know what? Let's do business again. We've been doing a lot of shit over 20, 30 years. We've all made money where we can retire and probably focus on family and friends and margaritas in the sun. But their fair exchange was designing and founding LiveGood. You know, it's only about a year old. And the, what do you call it? The affiliate division, December 13th. So we're barely into month 5. 250,000 frickin' people are buying and working the business. They believe in it. That's awesome. Over 200 and something countries. Awesome. Philippines. Places that don't have the opportunities that we do in America. They are the Ivory Coast. I can't remember how is it Conte d'Ivoire? I can't remember I call it the Ivory Coast, and I know a lot of people, they haven't called it that in over 30 years, but South Africa, let's just say South Africa on the west side, kicking massive ass. I love that. Good for you guys. Because if you guys have less opportunity, and I know there's always good, bad in any country, but for countries that might not have the resources and the opportunity that America has, that's awesome. India kicking massive ass. That's exciting. Fair exchange, they do. They believe in putting time into LiveGood, and I admire that. Is your pay equal to the value of the product or the time to go ahead and make maybe a TikTok or an Instagram or maybe a business card and hand out, or maybe sit here and talk to a webcam for YouTube? Is it worth it? You bet your ass I think it is. I do. It's a nice day outside. I'm in Salt Lake City, Utah, living at the bottom of a massive mountain called Mount Olympus. I'm lucky enough to have some pretty badass vehicles, and I could be out there enjoying it right now, which I will. I make time to enjoy myself because that's important. That's what life should be about, is good health, family, and having a damn good time and not feeling guilty about it, not feeling the shame, because sometimes I do feel that. I do feel guilty if you watch the news a lot. Holy cow. Bringing up poor Ukraine. I'm team Ukraine. I feel bad for that country because, boy, they're fighting a big demon right now, you know. And we all know probably what's going on. I'll just keep it kind of neutral in that division. But sometimes I feel guilty about the nice life that I get to live right now as I make this video. But anyway, fair exchange, time, product. Are the products decent? Yeah. Am I embarrassed to work LiveGood? I'm not. Are the prices fair? Hell yeah, they are. $9.95 a month for the opportunity to come in and buy wholesale and retail if I want. Hell yeah. Do you realize that with this damn bottle right now, I sell enough of this right now to afford a car payment, a cell phone payment, almost my food? I don't even want to sell CBD oil, but my friends have a good experience with this. It makes their pain, their well-being, or whatever, it makes them feel good about themselves. You bet your ass I'm going to have some of this on stock. I don't even care if I have to give it to them or if I make 50 cents more than the bottle cost with shipping out of Jupiter to Salt Lake. I enjoy having it on stock because sometimes it's not all about, oh, God, yeah, I made $10. Yeah, I made $40. Man, I made money. Money. If you're that way, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm just not at that point in my life because I think if you care about other things, that you're going to have just a better experience with LiveGood or anything you do in life. And if you do like CBD oil, I believe this is well made. You look at the ingredients, and this is $18 for $7.50 for this big ass bottle. And our 1,500 is only $26. It's $100 on the street at a brick and mortar store. Why is this place so cheap? Because it comes straight from the manufacturer out of Jupiter, Florida. And our CEO says, you know what? Let's focus our products on kicking ass for wholesale. We'll have a membership to offset some of the costs of $9.95 a month, but let's focus on getting a good team together. Let's focus on memberships and trying to see if we spread the news about this opportunity. Maybe we can make a difference in other people's lives. AAA does. Disneyland does. Costco sure in the hell does. Amazon does. Every time someone goes ahead and gives a couple bucks a month for free shipping Prime, it's the same damn thing. And good. It's good to go to Costco for a deal, because if you have a big ass family or a party or a business, for that 120 bucks for a corporate membership, or 60 just for a normal person to go in there and buy stuff at Costco, you bet your ass that's a good deal. That's awesome. Good for Costco. I read the other day it's been $1 billion business from day one. They've never even borrowed a penny. And that's awesome. Thank God that's the American dream, that whoever came up with the idea of Costco, and of course there's Sam's Club and a couple other similar clubs now, but their fair exchange was like, okay, we're going to probably have to put a year or two into thinking about this, warehouses, distribution, how are we going to offset this to profit that. They got enormous overhead. And thank God that they did it, because a lot of people really benefit through Costco, so good for them. Another thing that Kiali brought up is opinions. And you've always heard opinions are like assholes. I've got an asshole and I've got an opinion, and they probably deserve each other. Because this video is my opinion. It's my beliefs. Disclaimer, disclaimer. But I make this video because I think that if you hear my words, that maybe you'll feel similar if you come aboard LiveGood, especially if you decide after watching my videos, because I really am self-conscious of that. I'm a real person, real name. You come to Salt Lake, you can't miss running into me. I'm all over the damn place. And if I'm some guy that just recruits for one person in my downline, make a couple bucks, and that's it, well, hell with that. That's not why I'm doing this. I mean, maybe if I was 20 or 30 or I needed 25 bucks here, this company isn't like buy a $1,000 product, sell a $1,000 product, and so on. This isn't a high ticket operation. This is baby steps into big money. Okay, you can make some really nice money, but it's going to be in baby steps. This isn't get rich fast, although some people have made incredible amounts of money where entire countries have signed up underneath them. That's the beauty of this type of pay structure. Call it a matrix, call it a cotex. Give a rat's ass what it's called. It's a 2x15 matrix. It's been around forever. You sign up 2 people, they sign up 2 people, and all those people sign up 2 people. Only a dumb jackass that makes videos that makes fun of our matrix or power line, which I watched the other day. This stupid jackass is sitting here like she invented the discovery of matrix or downlines. Oh my God. The dumbest video I've ever seen. But trust me, when you have a 2x15 matrix that's not binary, that means people 10 levels signed up underneath me can make triple, 50 times more than me. Because all the cream that rises to the top in other MLMs, that's not the case in this design. Okay? Which is damn cool. But there is spillover where some of my profits can come down to your pockets. Just like the guy that I signed up underneath, he's a frickin' rock star. And the guy he signed up underneath is #1 in the country as far as signups. How cool is that? If you sign up underneath me, you're only 4 levels deep. That's pretty cool, because this company goes 15 deep. If you get to diamond level, that's exciting. This video isn't about the comp plan, but trust me, based on $9.95 a month and the volumes of money that can be made, it is worth your while. It's a fair exchange. It's frickin' fair with a capital F. And I like that because it's believable, it's realistic, and most people on a budget can do it. I focus more on people of a budget than some people that can afford golf course fees, jets, travel, and freedom. Good for them. I'm glad for them. I hope they earned every damn ounce of freedom that their financial situation provides. You can only buy so many cars and so many boobs and so many nipples and butts and going to the massage places and, in my case, Harley Davidsons and crazy Lego kits. This is like 1%. I should be embarrassed, but I've been fortunate enough to make some nice money over my life, that I've bought some trinkets and things that make me happy. It was fair exchange for me to come up with a couple bucks to build this NASA-looking badass space shuttle right here. underneath the Miami Vice dolls. So if you're my age, you guys know there's Crockett and Tubbs. Miami Vice, Don Johnson and Anthony Michael C. Thomas Howell, or remember him? There was Don Johnson and the other guy. But anyway, fair exchange for time. I really, really appreciated Kiali bringing up that today on his video. I might even try to write him an email going, you know what, that sums up, I think, everything I do in life. Is it worth time? Because once time is ticking from noon to 1, I can't get that hour back. But I wonder if I'm pissing it away watching some stupid Netflix thing that I can watch any frickin' time. Or can I make a video like this to capture one person in South Africa that has had a really humble existence, and now they're kicking ass? That is cool as shit, man. I really look forward to the next person that shocks and awes me from another country that maybe I've not even considered to be in my downline. So, fair exchange, equal value. Is the product's good? Am I embarrassed with LiveGood? Hell no. It's a very good infrastructure. And I say this repeatedly. I'm really jealous of Ben, Glinsky, and Notter, because the way that they designed this is something that if I ever had the opportunity to create a business, I would probably do it this way. Healthy products, affordable, 3-month, get your money back guarantee. And then on top of that, an affordable membership. And on top of that, an affiliate program that's really responsible. And there's so much video and training that you really don't have to do a lot with this company other than direct people to hopefully some really good video that gives them advice on how to post with TikTok or Instagram. I'm a big fan of AI software now. I use that almost exclusively except for YouTube. All the other stuff I do when I have time. I'll upload some TikTokies and some Instagrams, and I Facebook like a maniac. I put a teenage girl to shame on Facebook. I post about 20 times a day of Lego kits to Harley Davidson stuff. Car show tomorrow. I got a toy convention, I do have a life besides LiveGood. I go out of my frickin' way to try to promote this the best I can. And we'll talk about fair trade, fair exchange when it comes down how to market. But I just wanted to make a video because I can't remember how long. It's about a 10-minute video from Kiali. Maybe I'll see if I can. I think I deleted the link, but maybe I can re-find it somehow. And I'll even post it below this video. Because sometimes, and he's got a program where he sells information. He's very successful and good for him. He even started trying to promote nightclubs where you go out and hustle and try to get people to come into nightclubs and get a commission off the sales and the door money. I used to own 4 enormous nightclubs here in Salt Lake, and I appreciate that. People that hustle, there's entertainers, and there's those that need to be entertained. There's people that throw parties. There's people that need to go to parties. And I admire anybody that tries to throw a party or to entertain somebody. That's awesome. And you got to watch your entertainment addiction because, boy, if you really do love those soap operas or the TV shows or the movies, you just got to do it in moderation. Because if you do make some money and you got freedom, health, and your family and your bills are paid, go see Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3. That's my favorite out of all the Marvels. Go buy a Lego kit and just take hours and relax and sip your favorite drink and build a gigantic, monstrous space shuttle, or all the other crazy ones I've built. But I love it, man. Fair exchange. That's what it's all about. And just stop being addicted to things that might stop you from being your true self. If you're doing things that are crazy, just stop it. Do the best. Just stop the bullshit. You know if you're doing something in moderation or if you're being lazy, you know what's causing you to be lazy. And if you have your computer up in solitaire sitting there and you're tired of LiveGood and you want to play one more game of Free Cell or Solitaire, because I've done that. I bring it up because I'm just as guilty as anybody. I got my right, it's on the left of your screen, but my right arm is up. Do you promise to tell the truth and nothing but the truth, Corey? I do. Corey, have you stop what you're doing to get a cup of coffee and play a game of solitaire to take a break in between videos? Yeah, I've done probably 3 games in a row, Your Honor. Not just one game. but anyway, you guys have a good day. If you're in LiveGood already, just do the best you can to get some good information. Below this video, I believe in a software called Nowsite, and it's something that I think that can get you some good fresh leads daily. I'm going to have well over 2,000 leads here within 1 week the way it's going. And it's awesome. Look into it. If you haven't joined LiveGood, take your time. If you sign up underneath me, great. If you sign up from other people, great. Keep in touch. I literally speak to about 5 people a day that are in other groups. And to prove it, you can just go to any of my YouTube videos. I think I got well over 600 right now. And I got other people, they'll clearly say, hey, I'm in this guy's group. I just wanted to say this and say that. And I'm like, right on. You made a decision. I think a good one. We're all in the same boat trying to have some good products in our guts and maybe help other people make some cash along the way. And that's kind of cool. So, all right, fair exchange. That's kind of like it kind of sums up my life. You know, is putting my time into something, is that a fair exchange for the pursuit of income, happiness, or entertainment? Who knows? There's a lot of cool shit out there, isn't there? All right, thanks for watching my video, guys. And hopefully you'll watch this one right after this. And welcome aboard LiveGood if you joined today. It's pretty fun. I don't think you'll regret it at all. You'll have a good time. All right, take care, guys. We'll see you next video.